It's week 1 of the NFL, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Dolphins and the Chargers, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the LA Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like
a new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a young man, probably with some butterflies here. A lot of anticipation making his first NFL start.
Okay, ready? For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Chargers. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year. Wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships. And if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. They go play action here on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Weaver. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Here's a 2nd and 5. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Daniels trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to back them up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Bailey. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. 3rd down and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the... There he goes, left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well. (10-7) our score after one right here on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And a nice little start to the career for the rookie here, hitting the end zone in week 1 of his career.
And that's a true welcome to the NFL moment, isn't it? The one that you actually like. A lot of times it's that big hit from a linebacker that says, all right, Rook, here you are. But when you're able to put it in the end zone and feel that sense of accomplishment, that usually fuels you towards doing it many more times in your career.
Throwing to start the drive, Daniels. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. On 2nd down now, it's Bailey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Richardson. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are back within a score.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Possession switching back now to the Chargers. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Up the middle, it's Edwards. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13. He finds his man, complete. It's Harrison. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. And his throw here's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. He finds his man complete. That's Weaver. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. He finds his man complete. It's Ellis. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down under pressure, and they got to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, LA! A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now a give right side. It's Balin. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Balin. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. He finds his man complete. It's Balin. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to get the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives. And now look at him go. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the gun, they go to Edwards. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 87 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Again, it's Edwards. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Daniels. An escape, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, Daniels. It's a loss of 14 that time, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Back to throw. Daniels. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Chargers offense back onto the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Chargers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. On is the Chargers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got this to Williams, complete. He got 29 yards that time. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bailey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. 3rd and 12. Now a handoff up the middle. Bailey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give for Edwards running right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger 1st down. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's got room to roam, and he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Edwards. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover
or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Throw left side complete. That's Bailey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Daniels looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
4th down, 10 yards to go. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. So the Dolphins now down by 16. A minute 13 to play. Somehow they need to come up with a pair of touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Fighting this, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Los Angeles, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.